All right, and here is your mindfulness room. If you are virtual, you may choose before the end of this school year 2021 to come back to school live. And if you do, this is where you would have class. If you are just a student here who wants to utilize the mindfulness room, room 115 here at Fairdale. So as we come into the mindfulness room this year, I do have, it's a little set up a little bit differently because of COVID. So there's a sign there that says welcome and to take your pass to Mrs. Stevens. So you would just come in right here and walk right around this post. And if I'm at my desk, you just bring your pass from your teacher back to me. Or if I'm walking around the room or teaching, usually over in that chair over there, then you would just bring it to me there. If someone is with me, then I do have a chair. It's not here right now, but it's usually sitting right there. And you would just sit and wait until I'm available to take your pass. For students that I have, when you come in to the mindfulness room, here on the board is our schedule. I have quotes all over the room, so there's one right there. Memory without the emotional charge is wisdom. That's by Dr. Joe Dispenza. There's another one up there. Rather than technology running us, we should run technology by Daniel Siegel. I will always have what we're doing for the day there on the board, so as you come in, you can always look there. There's the sun salutation for when we do yoga. Here's some affirmations. So affirmations are positive statements that we try to say every day. We don't say all of those every day, but this was for an activity where they had to pick an affirmation. But always good to have some affirmations to say every day just to get you believing in those positive statements, because sometimes we don't always believe these true statements here. All right, and then we have a bulletin board that shows famous people and people here at Fairdale who are famous too in their own right. But that is a look at famous people and people around the world who practice mindfulness. It's a popular thing for a good reason. This is our exercise corner. So sometimes a kid, if they come down to kind of balance their mood or just get them in the right frame of mind, sometimes exercise is good for them, and they may choose to do some exercise to release those endorphins to help get you a positive frame of mind. So we have some weights, weighted ball, there's a hula hoop, there's things up in the little holder up there. We have a chinning bar. So this is kind of the area where we do exercise. There are some other exercise tools that right down there. These are good for balance. I have a balance board over in that cabinet. And then over in the far corner, we have some exercise balls, good to do exercise and yoga. If we come back over here to the exercise corner, right next to that, we've got a bookshelf, has some good books that you're more than welcome to borrow if you'd like. We've got some belts for yoga and then some blocks for yoga down here. And then our yoga mats are over in the basket over there by my desk. And we just kind of spread out around the room when we do our yoga on our mats. Also over here, we've got some Play-Doh, because sometimes kids like to, that's a good way for them to move their hands and just kind of work out some of their emotions or anxiety. There's also, let's see over here, they can color. We've got some colored pencils and markers, noise canceling headphones if needed. This is a notebook where you can get a piece of paper out to do journal. And here's some journal prompts that you could write about. Some people like to write to get their emotions back in balance. And there's also some books over here for journaling. Our shelf right here, this is where we have some things to help with the environment. We've got salt lamps. They have pink Himalayan sea salt on them, which is good for breathing and for kind of calming. This is a diffuser, and I've put lavender in it today, so there's kind of aroma of lavender in the room, and lavender is a good calming essential oil to smell. Over here we've got a fountain, and sometimes just that soothing sound of the water trickling is good for people to calm down. Got some rocks that you can write on if you like that. We've got some eye pillows up here, which are great for putting on your forehead and kind of helping you to focus in meditation. Got a blanket with some pillows underneath that you're welcome to use. And we've got some pillows over here by my desk, and then some pillows in our circle around the room. This area right now is for my students' first period, and then any kid that visits, we can sit here and talk. But these seats are numbered just because our students that we have in class, they have to be in an assigned seat. And there's the bell for second lunch. And then there's some pillows they can use. Some people have chosen to bring a chair over to sit in during class, which is perfectly okay. They don't like sitting on the floor. And we've got our tapestry, which may look familiar to you from, it was in my home. I had it hanging up behind me while I was teaching. Now I brought it back to the classroom. So that's a good place to focus if you don't like to close your eyes during a meditation. Got our awesome new painting on the wall. Our mindfulness emblem for Fairdale. Got some crystals hanging in the windows that throw off a great rainbow throughout the room when the sun is shining, so we love having that. And then our bulletin board of mindfulness.